Hi everyone, we're back. This is Chantel, Tiffany, Dioni. Alright, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the role of a teacher and a classroom environment in reading and motivation. Big article. Motivation is key. Dioni was definitely focused on that. How would you guys say, like, because he was saying we need to be explicit teachers, we need to construct our students and guide our students into the reading process. What else would you guys say that?
Motivation is key, like Chantel said. I think just like you can relate that to anything we do or strive for in life. Without motivation, you know, we need other people to help us get through stuff. You know, our teachers are our guides, just like you said. They're leading a pathway to show us how to do it. We can't just automatically assume how to read or write.
And especially for young kids, they need motivation.
Right.
That's where it starts
can't
at a young age.
be motivated by themselves.
Self-motivation, there's some to some extent, but
We
at
learn
a
it
young
from
age,
someone.
yeah, you pick it up from someone. You
Right.
just don't. It's not an instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a big one. Reading motivation. Yeah. All right. Next article. Writing to think critically. The C's of social action. This guy. There's a couple of things. Two places that I highlighted out of like most of the article. He had said demonstrations in the mist are perhaps even more useful because the noticing, thinking, and writing can all happen on the spot, right there where the students can see it. Would y'all agree with that?
Like you said, we read it. Kids aren't used to. They are used to just writing about things that are expected of them.
Right.
Not like let's go outside. You know, write about the weather or
something
you know
that they
grab
can't really
grab
relate to.
this bowl of sand. How does this bowl of sand feel?
Right.
Like it's not. It's just like okay, well, what's 2 plus 2?
Yeah.
How did you find this
Boring for
answer?
them.
Yeah.
Write about you know scientific method. You know, it's just.
And he also said, this is the article that he was saying that it's easy for kids to focus on stuff that they can relate to personally. So if they were at a birthday party the weekend before, they can talk about that versus talking about social events. You know, there is a war going on. How many kids are actually interested in that though? And I think he's trying to say that we as teachers need to help them find and be able to think critically on those different types of subjects that are out there.
Because I think if you don't think critically, your learning almost becomes a memorization.
Right.
Game.
Yes.
It's almost like you're
just
let me
going
read
through
this,
emotions.
memorize it, take a test.
You won't like remember.
Exactly.
It's not like you're learning it and it's not being engraved in your head.
Yeah.
It's just like a process that we go through.
Right.
You know, okay, let's do some math drills or let's write an essay. If we focus more on things, that happen around the world, I think that it's just best for learning.
And I do agree with you because I swear if I just go into class and just try to memorize everything, I won't remember the next semester. But if there's somehow a connection that was made,
a fun way to learn,
whether it's critically or physically, I remember it and I won't forget. Then also, just to end this, he also did talk about reflective conversation. I'm just going to read a small area of what he has said. Regular appointments in which students are asked to give an account of how they have been working toward heightened awareness of social issues in their writing help to keep students' attention focused on the goal. Big thing. Like, if a teacher doesn't come back and ask me questions, I'm not going to care.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
Yeah.
Right? So, I think that's a big one, too. So, probably the biggest two things that he would really focus on was the reflective conversation and demonstration. So, let's do the last one. Alright, last article.
I have this last one.
You have the last article. Okay, this is the using the writer's notebook across the day and beyond the writing workshop. One thing she said in the beginning was frequently students lose energy for their notebooks and the notebooks begin to sag as an interest in them wanes. That is so true. School starts, everybody's like, we get to write in their notebooks, everybody's all, but by the end of the year it just falls off. So I think what she really focused on was trying to find ways to keep it alive.
Yeah.
One of them was the revisiting and revision, and how she was saying maybe have them use their notebooks to revise a draft or something like that, which was pretty cool. I mean, what's some of the ways that y'all would use the notebook? Like, how could you give it a spark instead of just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think for me, it's before even that, I think organization. If I feel like that notebook isn't organized and I'm going on and the days aren't and they're not organized, I just let go of it totally. And I just skew stuff papers in there. But I think that
helping your students keep it organized.
Yeah, organized. I think would be a good way.
True. Because once students get like their desks and stuff.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Well.
So that's cool. Was there anything else that y'all wanted to talk about of this article?
No.
Well, to sum it all up, out of all three of the articles, it goes to show how important writing can be in a student's life, but then also at the same time how reading and writing is tied in with one another. You can't do one without the other.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks for watching us.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all next time.